Happy Easter! Gosh, how's it Easter? Like, where is this year going? Anyway, hello, I'm Lisa, pro makeup artist of 17 or so years now, and we're gonna do some spring makeup together. I have this gorgeous, I don't think you've seen this yet, I've shown it on, I think, the other places that I am, you know, like Instagram and TikTok. This gorgeous palette. I did a fabulous smoky eye with this the other day, so I wanted to recreate that. Actually, Harriet. I had a lovely meeting with someone last week when I was in London, and she was obsessed with these smoky eyes. I was like, I gotta recreate that boy, girl. Anyway, so here we are. This is what I did. Let's go. So I'm gonna start off with just powdering my eye. Like so. I just have a really itchy face. Great tip, if you have an itchy face and you've got makeup on, itch it with a brush, then you're not going to get those like line marks in it. Babes, I thought you right out. Anyway, introducing a tiny pencil. Write in the comments below if you also have a tiny pencil. I think maybe this could be like a little TikTok fun series. I've just noticed I've got like loads of blush on my hand from doing my base. I have my base on, by the way. We're just going to put colour on. This is MAC Teddy pencil. Classic. Absolute classic. Coffee, Teddy, Costa Riche, Hello. The three MAC essential pencils that everyone should own. I have had some that have been like stubs. We're getting there. Anyway, so I'm going to run this along my waterline. I like to do this with my eyes closed because I have quite sensitive eyes. If you have, oh, getting an itchy nose. It's like spring here, so like lots of stuff in the air, like pollen and stuff. I like to run this with my eyes closed, but if you do have sensitivities, no. If you wear contact lenses or something, you might not want to do this because you're going to draw on your contact. So in that way, I sort of pull my lower lid down a touch and run it. I sort of look up and do it like that. And then to get the top, I sort of look down. Ah, this is what I find so tickly, so this is why I don't do it like that. See how like easy that was? I just shove it in and I go boop, boop, boop. Granted, you can't see, but you know, it's just much more comfortable, less eye watery. If you get seriously watery eyes, like leave this a minute before you do anything else, because you might struggle to like blend the product, blend the pencil. This is a kohl pencil, so it requires something to set it, to chill it out, so it's like boom, I'm staying. A kohl will always move though. A kohl will always move with you. So prepared, Nat. I'm gonna go with this rose ink brush, which is the number 8 brush. I think this looks really lovely for what I want to do. So I'm using this is a double ender. What is with this itch? Go away. I feel like my nose has gone really red now. Like, I put a bit of blush on the end because that just looks cute, but I feel like it's a bit overkill. Right, so this is going to just smudge everything really nicely. So with my eyes, when they're open and straight, I don't have a huge amount of lid space. So they're not necessarily hooded, but I know as I get older, they're going to get more hoodie. So what I'm going to do is blend the pencil, but I'm not going to do a like really wingy kind of shape. You can see that my hand was like trying to do it and I'm like, no! I'm sort of going to round it off and take that excess colour, just run it through the crease, like so. Just to create a bit of a cooler kind of vibe. It's not like foxy. And I just hold the skin ever so delicately when I do my own eye. Got to say, I worked with a wonderful bunch of clients on Thursday. It was the lovely Ali, my client's wedding anniversary, 10 years, so she had a massive party and I got loads of her guests ready, which was just a ball. We had like a really cute room up at Babington House. It was gorgeous. It was gorgeous. I had a little break in between. I think I had a half an hour, 40-minute break while they did some speeches and stuff, but it was just dreamy. It was a black and gold theme, so everyone was like, yes, full out. And people were like, oh, I've just never felt so beautiful. And I'm like, oh my God, I love my job, I love you. Can we do this every day? That'd be the dream. I would be exhausted though. I left there about 6:30 maybe. I met my friend at the poolside for some food, but I'd not long eaten, so I didn't have any food. Face is still itchy. And then I got home, it was like 8 o'clock. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna have a little nap. Fell asleep for like 2 hours. Passed out, woke up a bit hungry with the cats, had a cheese toastie, went straight back to bed. No, I started watching Handmaid's Tale. The newer season, which I haven't watched yet. Anyway, I digress. So I've just blended everything out. I love doing a smoky, a liner as a base, a cream product. It gives more grip, it gives more grit, it gives more everything. And what I did the other day is I kept it quite matte. So I think I'm just going to do that because I'm wearing quite a floral dress and I'm going to do a bit of a glass on my lip. So I'm going to take this shade and pop it all over. This is the NARS Orgasm Rising. Oh God, what shade is this? Is it 7 Heaven? I don't know. I mean, how are you meant to tell which shade is which? Like, put a swatch of the colour underneath it maybe. Help us out. Anyway, it's that colour, the matte one. It's like a sandy, it's like a really good, it's not quite camel, it's a bit too warm to be camel, as in orange, but it's on that vibe. Maybe it's a bit toffee. Again, an orange toffee. So what's nice about this brush is it's quite firm, but it just allows you to, it's quite dense, so it will really put the pigment on, and this type of brush mimics a finger really nicely. And then I'm going to go to the thicker side to sort of blend out the edges. And again, trying to not do a usual sort of shape that I would do on myself, keep it a bit more kind of together just on the eye, so it sort of softens it a little bit. Then I'm just going to start intensifying, so using this deeper tone. I mean, is it Push It or is it Galapagos? I think it's Push It, because I think Galapagos is a darker colour that they do. My battery's going to die. Be right back. I'm back, I'm back. I was just blending, wasn't I? Yeah, I was just blending. Oh no, I think I was beginning to put the darker colour down. Whatever it's called. So doing a lot of focus on the depth, kind of right at the lash line, underneath, under his eye. Yeah, I've been watching Handmaid's Tale, I just told you that. Today is Easter. Chris is working. I am filming today because why not? Keep it fresh and real. And then I'm going to go meet a friend shortly up at Babington House, join their family for a roast. My family live in London, and so it's about, you know, around about a 2-hour journey. And families are tricky, so we won't go into that. And then Chris's family lives about 40 minutes, an hour away, but I always feel a bit strange doing stuff like without him, with them. Anyway, families, eh? Yeah, so I just didn't want to be on my own for the whole day. Although saying that, he is finishing work early-ish today, so normally his recent shifts have sort of fallen on the kind of, oh, start work at 10 or 12 and finishing at 10, 11, 12, 1 a.m. So I don't really see him. And then beyond that, so today he started at 8, I think it was. So I think he's working till 6, but he is going to try and see if he can leave early. But who knows. But anyway, that's why I go up to Babington a lot also, because he works there. So it's a roundabout way of seeing him. Hospitality is a very hard beast. So be kind to your servers and nice to them, because obviously they have to miss out on a lot to serve you. So, you know, tip them in if you can. Say thank you. You can do that. it makes their day. And tip in cash if you can, because sometimes you don't always, like there they do get it, but it's in a roundabout weird system the way it's done. But basically if it's cash, you know they're getting it. So look at that, the deeper shade. So it's got a bit of a sparkle in the pan, but as soon as it hits your face, it sort of loses the sparkles. Don't know why I went Dutch there, but I did. Loving this brush combo to blend, but see that? It's just like the coolest smoky eye ever. And I'm not doing a lot on the lid because I'm not gonna see a lot on the lid. Like I open my eye and you can't see my eyelids. I'm like going lower on the bottom portion. That is gonna hide any evidence of tiredness, stress, all those things, and make you look fresh as a freaking daisy. Well, a smoked out daisy. Yeah, but super pretty. Like, I love a smoky eye. I find it really funny that people get so scared of like going underneath the eye when all it does, so if you think that's my actual eye, so if I had no makeup on that side, that's how big my eye would look. Because we've got enough smoky eye, my eyes look bigger and like more dramatic because of that. And obviously you don't have to go as dark. Because I'm going out, maybe I'm gonna pop a little bit of this sheen. I know I said I was gonna keep it matte, but I'm just gonna pop that through the center. Just use it, apply it with my finger. So it's a very light kind of dusting, and sort of, I'm working a slightly diagonal direction. Oh, what is this? I'm like, oh. Is there like a fur on me? No, no cat fur. What is this? I think it's just like the weather. Just that spring pollen vibes. Delightful. And then just blend that out. So it just gives it a little bit of a lift, but it's very subtle. It's not like anything major. It just opens up the eye a little bit more. And that is essentially the eye makeup done. So now we curl. Where are my lash curlers? I did a makeup lesson for a client this week and it was so much fun. You know, so if you're sort of nearish, or we could do one on Zoom, drop me a little line and drop me a little email. We can arrange that, my friends. So curl the lashes. Curling lashes makes such a difference. It just further opens up the eye, just finishes everything off. Don't know if you can see that, but like when I look up, those touch my brow bone thingies now. Annoyingly, we have no house updates yet. The loss adjuster, who is kind of working with the insurance to kind of, I guess, negotiate whatever on their behalf, is on holiday for 3 weeks. How lovely. Didn't communicate that to anyone. We found out a week and a bit ago that that was the case. So we're just trying to get things moving. They want to potentially do another survey on the house. We're like, no, like, you've done enough surveys, thank you very much. Like, no. So it's been 6 months. It's been 6 months since the flood happened. So it's wildly frustrating. We did some tile, not necessarily shopping, because we didn't buy anything, but like tile browsing and inspiration. I mean, I've fallen in love with a floor, a marble floor that is, yeah, blows our budget basically. So I don't think we're gonna go for it. And not only does it blow the budget, but laying it would, because it's like a chevron type pattern. A friend of mine from Bath has this floor. I mean, she lives a very different lifestyle to me, let's say, and has the budget for it. Well, I do not, but her floor is amazing. And she had a chevron floor installed in marble in like different colours, and it was gorgeous. But hey ho, so we did go to Mandarin Stone, which obviously is a premium tile retailer in the UK, and it is beautiful and glorious. So that's who did, I don't know if they did her marble floor, but it's what I keep seeing that I've fallen in love with. This is the Swede mascara, by the way, love it, in brown, just to keep things soft. And they were so helpful in the bath store, and they gave us another idea for maybe a checkered floor in this really cool marble pattern. It's not a marble pattern, it's sort of, it's not terrazzo, but it's like a stone, so it'd be checkered in like this beautiful kind of, not bottle green, it's a bit darker, a bit bluer than that, and then with an ivory checker to go with it. It is on the higher end of the budget, but I keep looking and I haven't found anything similar yet. And with them, I noticed that you can also get a discount if you order over 25 meters squared, and we do require about 30, but I don't think that's including like a subsidy if things go wrong, obviously, which you need for like cutting. And we're thinking of layering it rather than sort of square checker, it would be like diamond checker. It's a bit more fun, a bit more us. But we can't start anything basically until we know that no one else is coming to the house. And obviously if there's this threat of another surveyor, basically we're just really unhappy with this. Like, this should be nearing being resolved at this point. Like, why are we essentially suffering for someone's negligence? Because we should have been moved out for a start when this happened, and we should have also had a loss adjuster from the insurance appointed immediately, but we weren't. So what I'm learning about insurance is that they just want you to go away and shut up and take the bare minimum and give the bare minimum, which you don't expect as a customer that's been like paying for like donkey's years. You know, if you think of the fact that we've been in this house 12 years, if you think of thousands of pounds that have been spent on insurance, you think, oh great, I'm protected, but hey ho. No, no, no. So there we are, smoky eye, boom. So it's all very frustrating, but what can you do? Smile, apparently. Right, let's get a cute lip on and then we're pretty much done. So I'm going to go for the Vive Velvet Sands lip liner, and I'm just sort of placing it in the middle. And just going over the lip edge just to plump it up. Then I stretch my lips. Once I've got the shape I'm happy with, I stretch them. And I don't really do too much focus on the outer corners, because the way the light falls, it just, you know. Hourglass, sorry, this is out of stock everywhere. TikTok has made this mad, and it's worth it. It's called Slip, the shade I'm using. I love this product. It sort of tingles the lip as well. It just makes your lips look so juicy. Look at that. Yeah. She is giving. Honey, she's complete. Anyway, I feel that was like a bit of a makeup, bit of a rant, bit of a ramble. And also I'm getting my hair done this week. Hello, your girl is excited. These greys are too much, but they won't be there for much longer. And just FYI, I'm here for the grey. I support you if that's your choice. For me, being a dark-haired girl, honey, it is not cute because they're just peppered. If it was like a cool streak, amazing, but it's not a cool streak. It's peppered in there, and it just, no, it's not cute. I'm gonna finish off with a fragrance, a brand new fragrance by Diptyque. This is Le Papier. I tell you, you smell this, it just smells like a hug in a bottle. There's something so wonderfully comforting about this fragrance. Mist. Spray it on the tops of my arms. Just so like when you hug people and stuff, it just gets in there a bit more. This fragrance, it has a bit of a steamed rice extract in there. It's very comforting. It's got a bit of mimosa. I think it's got jasmine flower as well. That's it. I've got the box here. But it is, oh, it has got a bit of a lemon. No. It is citronelle, yeah. So there is a bit of a lemon citrus, but it's just like, and it's an eau de toilette, but it's such a punchy fragrance. It really lasts such a long time. It just feels like a hug in a bottle. It's great for this transitional period that we're in, I guess, because it's quite nice and lightweight, and it feels like a hug as well. Go smell this if you can. When I went to London, I ran to Liberty's and I smelt it and I was like, oh. And there was a lady there who did exactly the same thing after watching Alice depart. Like, oh, isn't it gorgeous? Then she found me on Instagram, the lady that was in the store, and she's like, oh my gosh, I was the person next to you spraying this when it came out. I was like, what? I think because Alice shared it on her stories, and I was like, and then I went to Space NK and they kind of gifted me a bottle when I did a shop. I chose it and I'm like so excited for it. Anyway, so if you can go sniff it, and I took a few sample cards. I've got one in my wallet, and I sent a few to a friend who like really wanted to smell it but isn't based near a Space NK or like any store that stocks Diptyque. So anyway, enough rambling. Enjoy the rest of your Easter. I hope you got loads of Easter eggs and loads of chocolate. I might have demolished one with a friend yesterday because that's what Easter's for. Anyway, make sure you subscribe here, put any requests you've got below, follow me where you can, Instagram, TikTok. I can't deal with another platform, so please don't bring one out like tomorrow. And yeah, have a lovely love. Thank you for watching. Bye.